Still no sound. I'm gonna restart. God dog it. How about now? Can you hear me now before I restart? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, Facebook, you can hear me now? All right. Oh my God. I was about to refresh and start all over. You got me over here sweating. All right, Miss Tiffy, I appreciate you for letting me know. Miss Melissa, I appreciate you for letting me know that you can hear me. So make sure you shout out. I shout out right now, Miss Tiffy Rachel, also Miss Melissa Rios for being here. And we're going to go through our community update. So we're going to show you a little video about the water issue that's going on right now. See, first of all, I thought it was just Killeen until I figured out Killeen's pretty much the plug when it comes to water. So the water is here, and then we distribute the water out to the other neighboring cities, all the way to Harker Heights, Cove, and Nolanville, and Belton, and all those places. So I'm learning some things throughout this issue that we're going through right now, as far as the water go, the water boil issue. So we're going to bring in some more information to let you guys know more
Good
than what
evening.
I know about.
Coming to you to give you a quick update from the Public Works Department. First of all, I want to say thank you to the public for your patience. I know it's not easy to be under a boil water notice, and trust me, we don't want to provide this inconvenience to you, but we feel it's the safest thing to do at this moment. As of right now, we're still under the boil water notice. Staff has been working 24/7 since we went under the boil water notice to ensure that we can come from under the boil water notice safely. The intent here is to provide safe water to the residents. That's what we're going to do. Again, we're sorry for the inconvenience. But I wanted to give you a quick update. We're working with Texas Commission of Environment and Quality, TCQ. They're in my office right now. Been going back and forth all day, working the issues. We've seen the residuals coming in from WCID at all of our tank locations where we take in the water. The residuals are going up to a reasonable rate. We're beginning to push that water out to the system. You're going to see guys out flushing. Public Works staff will be flushing hydrants, pulling samples. As soon as we can get this boil water notice lifted, after testing is done, we would do so. But we will only do that when we know that the water is safe to provide to the public. Continue to be patient. We know we're asking a lot from you, but City of Killeen, we've been through these type of issues before. We're going to fight together. We're going to ride this thing out, and we're going to get you there. Trust the process, trust the professionals who are doing it. The same guys who are out there flushing right now, the same guys who have worked so hard to clear up this boil water notice are the same guys who have provided a superior water system to you for the last 2+ years. And we're going to continue to do that. Trust the process. Thank you for what you're doing. Team Killeen.
All right, Mr. Jeffrey Reynolds, shouts out to you and your staff. He is Director of Public Works. So we thank you, appreciate you for doing what you do. Again, sitting in the city council meeting today, hearing all of that stuff, looking at the map. Hey, when I get the map, I'm going to upload the map. Well, save it as a JPEG so I can upload it in the system just so I can give you a little bit more information about this map and where the water is centralized and how it's been pushed out to a lot of the other cities. So again, as I learn, I'm going to teach you. So that's what it's about. That's why we do the community update, because the more information that we receive in, I will take on the responsibility of pushing and disseminating that information out to the community. That's what community update. All right. So the very next thing, I'm not going to be on here long because I just wanted to give you guys the new update that came out from the press release today, as well as go ahead and give you the update on the Mill Expo. It is coming up and it is very close. So the Mill Expo, for those who don't know what the Mill Expo is, let me go ahead and take this off real quick. All right. For those that don't know what the Mill Expo is, it is short for Military Expo because it's on a military installation. So if you've been trying to figure out how can I show the military community what my business is and what I offer um, and overall. So because you've been trying to do that, what we did here at the Innovation Black Chamber of Commerce, we breached a gap. We allow you to actually have the possibility and the capability in being a vendor on Fort Hood. Because trust and believe, you're not going to be on a vendor on Fort Hood if you're trying to go to Hood Howdy, or if you're trying to go to the New Soldiers Briefing, because those two platforms aren't built for that. The job fairs, they're not built for that. So what this Mill Expo is going to do is going to allow you to be a vendor on a military installation to expose you to a new culture of audience that you can tap into and give them more information about you and what you have to offer. So I was on the Fort Hood podcast this afternoon and just telling them more about getting involved, because a lot of times when you're living on a military installation, you're kind of living in a bubble. It's kind of the same thing for especially those who get out of the military and now you're a civilian or a veteran, and now you really sometimes you really don't go back. But there are the civilian population that live off post or off the installation, that a lot of times the gap is so wide that there is no bridge for us to cross in order for us to meet one another either in the middle or to even cross over to build a relationship. So that's what this is going to do. The Mill Expo is going to build a relationship between you and a whole new audience. So we're going to present the audience for you, and you're going to present your business to Fort Hood, and especially also the Fort Hood community. If you're a wife or you're a husband and you have a small business, whether you have products or you have services, we're going to give you the ultimate opportunity to also showcase and highlight your business to the clean community. You might just PCS here, which is permanent change of station. You may just PCS here, and now you want to learn more about what the community have. Of course, you probably went to Hood Howdy last month, and I'm sure you went to the new soldiers briefing. But now this is something that you can actually make a sale. So if you have a online business or you have a service that you offer, you have the ability to be a vendor to highlight that interest that people were looking possibly for what you have to offer. So make sure you do that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and bring this back up. So I'm going to show you who are the vendors. Now, do we have more room for vendors? The answer is absolutely yes. Now, at the NCO Club in the Backbone, which is building 194, y'all couldn't see me, so I can duck and try to read the letters because the numbers were kind of small for me. All right, so it's at the Backbone Lounge or the NCO Club for those who know what I'm talking about. PenFed. So if you know where PenFed is, now you know where the NCO Club is. All right, bet. All right, so the very first vendor we have, which is Empowerment Firm LLC. Empowerment Firm LLC. So if you are on the installation, you're trying to get in contact and connected with other small businesses, now you have the power to be empowered by the Empowerment Firm. All right, Chaotic Seams is going to be a vendor out there. Chaotic Seams is a seamstress. She creates bonnets and a whole bunch of other plethora of things because she's a seamstress. I mean, if you've been looking for somebody that can help aid and assist you in getting some things done, reach out to Chaotic Seams. If you don't know anything about Chaotic Seams, I expect you to be there at November 9th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You don't have to show up at 10 o'clock, but you better show up before 2 o'clock. I'm just saying. So reach out and find out more about Chaotic Seams. And we have another vendor, which is La Vita Floor. If you know about La Vita Floor, she has a location downtown Killeen. If you don't know anything about La Vita Floor, she has a location downtown Killeen where she offers like yoga classes, and she also have a salsa instructor that teach inside of her event space as well. So check out Levita Floor. She's also a member of the Innovation Black Chamber of Commerce. So if you want to make it easier for you, go to Innovation BCC, go to the directory, type in LAVITAFOR, and you will definitely find them. All right, again, we have Notary Institution. So if you're looking for a mobile notary, Notary Institution will be there. I'm sure she will be collecting information so she can reach back out to you just in case you have been looking for a mobile notary. Now we have one. We actually have two in the chamber, but one of them is going to be a vendor, and you'll be able to reach out. So we have a RMS Smith Designs. She is a caterer. She actually catered one of our events. We had a men's breakfast, and Miss Michelle, she did a phenomenal job. The food was good. She was on time. There was no CP time in the building. She was on time, and she really connected with the men because the men love the food. I mean, you get a bunch of men together, and everybody's quiet because everyone's eating. That means the food was phenomenal. All right, so make sure you be able to check out RMS Smith Designs, even if you're looking for a caterer for one of the events that you have coming up. Reach out to her RMS Smith Designs. Go to innovationbcc.org, go to the directory, type in R the ampersand sign R and M Smith Designs, and then you'll reach it right there. All right, New York Life. If you're looking for an insurance agent, especially for someone that you want to even build your wealth legacy with your life insurance and stuff like that, you can reach out to New York Life. There will be a vendor at the Mill Expo at that time. All right, we also have CTX Drip Bar. CTX Drip Bar is going to be out there. So if you don't know anything about CTX Drip Bar, what do you have to do? You have to go on Facebook. You have to go on Google. But where do I really want you to go? I want you to go to the Innovation bcc.org. Now, when you get to innovationbcc.org, I want you to go to the directory and type in CTX Drip Bar, and then you will be able to reach out to this business owner and connect with them to give them more information, get more information about this business and what they have to offer. And we have Nikita's Juice. Nikita's Juice is a refreshing juice company, a beverage, I should say, a beverage company. So if you're looking to tap into that resource to where you're able to drink healthy and get a little bit of nutrients at the same time, make sure you reach out to Miss Nikita Juice. Also be there at 10 to 2 o'clock at the NCO Backbone. I'm just going to say NCO Club. At the NCO Club at the Backbone on November 9th at 2 p.m. And the next vendor we have is O Jams Jewelry, or just Jams Jewelry. I don't know where I got the O. It's really a it's really a ring, but I don't know where I got O from. All right, Jams Jewels. So Jams Jewels is going to be there. Make sure you can't meet this vendor until you show up in the space. We got Big Rob. So if you like food trucks, Big Rob is taking everything off the truck. He's going to put it at the table. So if you on Fort Hood and you've been trying to figure out